Kelsey from SABT, and I wanted to talk about warm-ups today. One of my distance clients emailed me and said it was driving her crazy when she would go to her gym and she would see absolutely no one doing a warm-up before they would lift weights, and the number of exclamation points in her email was very funny. So I thought I would make a video, well, several videos really, about how to warm up and the importance of warming up. Because the same thing happens to me when I go to a commercial gym. I see pretty much no one doing a warm-up before they do anything, and if they do some sort of warm-up, it's more just like they flap their arms back and forth, they maybe do some arm circles, pull their quad back, and then they go right into doing whatever they're doing, when there's a complete lack of preparation of the body before doing a major lift or any sort of running, or any workout really requires a warm-up of some sort. So this video is just going to be a general overview of why we do warm-ups. In the following videos, we'll have a video. I'll make a video about how to do a dynamic warm-up for a general warm-up in any sort of workout context, how to warm up specifically for barbell lifts, meaning squat, bench, and deadlift, and then once you're actually under the bar, like how do you warm up to a working site or a max effort lift, because there tends to be a lot of confusion as to how to warm up properly with a barbell lift. So why do we do warm-ups? Well, the biggest reason why is because it reduces the risk of injury, dramatically reduces the risk of injury. So it's like jumping into your car on a cold day. You don't jump in the car, turn it on, and go 80 miles an hour. Like, you're going to break something in the car or overheat it, or something's going to happen to the car. Same thing with your body. You don't just jump into a workout and just start pushing at 100% or even 80%. You don't want to even do that if you haven't warmed up beforehand. So it reduces the risk of injury. How? Well, first thing it does is a warm-up will increase the core body temperature. So by increasing your body temperature, your ligaments, your tendons, and your muscles are much more prepared to stretch, to contract, to just move around. Like the same thing like with the rubber band. You don't want to take a rubber band when it's cold and then pull as hard as you can. You're going to snap it. Versus if that rubber band is warm, it's going to stretch a lot easier. So by increasing body temperature, you're reducing the risk of pulling something, tearing something, ripping something, and those are all things that we don't want to do when we're trying to work out. The second thing is it unglues sticky joints. So imagine you've been sitting, at work for 8 hours, you've been sitting in school for 8 hours, or even if you're an early morning worker-outer, you've been sleeping for 8 hours, hopefully. And so your body's been in pretty much the same position, either sitting, hunched, or laying down for several hours at a time. So those joints have kind of just gotten stuck where they are. So you need to do a warm-up to help open up the joints. It goes along the same line as warming up your body temperature. You don't want to just, if you've been sitting like this all day long, you don't want to all of a sudden go and then start pressing overhead, because you're still kind of in this position. So you need to be able to open up your T-spine, open up your hips. Usually when you're stiff and sore, you get all kinds of compensation when you're moving, during your movement pattern. So by warming up and unsticking those joints, you can move better, and therefore you're less likely to have compensations and therefore less likely to injure yourself. Third thing it does is it activates the nervous system. So if your nervous system, let's say you've been sitting still for a good portion of your day, and so you kind of have, maybe your brain is on work or your brain's at home or wherever it is, it's not really focused on moving quickly and moving and producing a lot of force when it comes to lifting. So by doing a dynamic warm-up, it helps just get your nervous system firing better. So not only will you react better underneath the bar, or whether you're running or whatever it is, not only will your muscles be firing better because your nervous system is firing better, but also you're going to be more alert. So you're going to just have more pep in your step when you get into your workout. So you're less likely to have a karate workout, or if you've ever started working out without a warm-up, you realize about halfway through, oh hey, I feel pretty good, but I'm like halfway through my workout. Well, by now your nervous system has caught up to what you're doing. So if you can reduce that time, take 5-10 minutes at the beginning of your workout, warm up, get your nervous system going, you're going to have a much more productive workout as when you get started, as opposed to halfway through. And finally, it prepares your body for movement. So again, if you've been sitting still or laying down or whatever you've been doing prior, and you weren't really moving as much as you're going to be moving in a workout. So in general, warm-up just prepares your body to move, and it helps you check in, like, you know, if you have a cranky elbow, is my elbow cranky today? Oh no, it's feeling pretty good. Okay, I can probably push it a little bit more today. Or, oh man, my knee's really bugging me today. You know, this movement is kind of bothering it, so I should probably pull back a little bit on, you know, squats or something like that. So it gives you a chance to also check in with your body to see how you're feeling, because there's lots of working parts, and sometimes they don't all want to work. So some days you just got to pull back, or some days you can push it pretty hard. So again, this was just kind of a general reasons to be doing a warm-up of some sort. So it increases the core body temperature, unglues sticky joints, activates the nervous system, and then prepares your body in general for movement. And all of this will play into reducing your risk of injury during the workout, but also giving you a more productive workout. So you know, if you have a limited time, you're going to make the most of that time. So you'll be more productive and hopefully reap more benefits out of it as well. And so the following videos, again, we'll be going over general dynamic warm-ups for just overall workouts, specific warm-ups for barbell lifts, and then also how to warm up once you're under the bar.